Right. Here we hopefully go for the final time of this Shining Force 3 Scenario 1 speedrun. So last night I managed to get to sort of the final area, and now most of my problems essentially is leveling up high enough to be able to finish the last battle, because the last battle is very hard when you've just been steamrolling through the rest of the game. So what you'll probably see now is a little bit more leveling up. I want to be getting my characters to at least level 15 in my main group, and ideally probably the mages at least of 17, 18. So I think they're about like 14, 15 at the moment, so there's a good couple of levels to go yet. So it's going to be another run of the trials, which is the kind of extra bit you can do at the end of the game just to level up your characters, and then hopefully the final battle, and then that should be it, and it'll be the end of the run. So let's see how we go. So I'm on 18 hours 23 minutes at the moment. It's not going to take me another 10 hours to level up and finish the game. So my main group is anything from level 12 now to 14. So I'm getting close to the end, really. I'm going to have to go and do at least one run of the trials to try and get up to level sort of 17, 18. There's 3 major things that I really need, to be honest. I'm just gonna hasn't got enough space. Just give it to anyone who's got some space. Nobody's got some space. Yes, just give it to Dante's for now. So the first is to make sure that Symbiosis has already got Spark level 3. She's got Spark level 3, and Noon is just on level 2 at the moment. That's the main thing. I want to get Spark level 3 at least on everyone. If I can get level 4, even better. Other things to make sure Eldar is as high as possible, because that will help things later on in the final battle. And the other thing, I'm trying to think what the other thing was now, that everyone gets as high as possible. Oh yes, the last thing was Grace getting Aura level 2. So that's kind of like the necessary conditions to moving on to the final level. I think that's going to be at least level 2, probably 3 or 4 levels before she gets that level 2. She's pretty much got all the rest of the spells. Antidote never goes any higher than 2. So that's that pretty much. So I know I'm dilly-dallying a little bit, but we're not going to be finished anytime soon. So it's only 2 increase, but it raises a critical, and that might be important. I'm just thinking who else is going to be the hard hitters that's going to need. I'm tempted to just go for another Archer, to be honest, because they tend to do me good as my last battle. Just thinking who else might be useful. maybe Danteres, but right, we go for Justin. So ideally by the 20-hour mark, I'll hopefully have got everyone sufficient levels. And then from the 20-hour mark, it should be the final battle. Obviously, hopefully it doesn't quite take that long. But I suspect it may well do. It all depends whether I can get it in one shot of the trials or whether it requires more than one. It's going to be all dependent on that. So the trials are here. Each scenario has a little section at the end. This one's quite basic. I found that the other ones in the other games were actually quite interesting. They had certainly more staggered version. Not that this one's terrible, it's just the other ones were a bit more advanced. So there's all these skeletons going to pop up. These are useless to me now, they don't do enough experience. They're only useful to about level 11, and these guys now are all beyond that. So just going to skip past this part. Useful to me. So that's the first one. Even that was only one. He's only level 14, so 1 XP for killing. The level 12s might have been able to get about 10 experience points from the skeletons. It's probably not worth the time at this stage to get them to level 13, which I think is where the cutoff point is. Unfortunately, the second stage is not a great deal more. So again, by sort of like in this stage, the second stage, by level 14, you're probably not getting any experience again. So there might be a couple of characters who might just benefit just on the journey. Hopefully, might get a level 2 up on some characters. But these hellhounds and even the hydras are probably not going to be a great deal. Hydras are worth a little bit more experience points. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably just get Eldar to go as fast as possible. And that'll have to be sufficient. And then from the third stage will be where it gets interesting, because they're still quite tough. They have lizard men and the bloodborns, I believe. And they're quite tough on my characters, but that'll be the ones that give the XP. And they still offer sort of 20, 30 XP for even the level 14s. So these guys are only doing 1 damage. They're really pants. They're not doing anywhere near enough experience for me now. Like Noon's level 14. That's not even worth killing for that. So I might just get a level 12, just have a go. Just see whether they do get any significant. 21. So it might be worth it for the level 12s, which I think is only a couple now. There's Frank, there's Grace, surprisingly. I'll just get her to heal 1 point. It's 10 XP. It's nearly as good as killing something. I'll just see how much this gives for 13. 10. So the 13s might get a little bit of benefit from it, but the 14s aren't. So that's 20 for Hydra for a level 13. So they might still be worth having a go. Right, so next hit, assuming that assuming they don't get confused if the Harpy does a panic attack, we should be moving on to the next stage, which is sort of what you want. You don't really want to be hanging around too much with these first two stages, because I've already got the benefit of most of them. So 20 is okay for level 12s, but really we should be moving on. So this is going to be determine how quick this battle's going to go. should be quite quick then, because Eldar managed to dodge. A lot of bastard attacks from these guys at the moment. She's already had defense and agility decreased though, so that probably won't do a lot. Right, this should be it. Yep. So we can move on to the next area now. RP still gives 49, interestingly, for level 14. Ah yes, it's Cerberus. There will be some more coming up a bit closer as well. At some stage. Oh dear, the Flymageddon started again. So I've had to stop streaming for a few days because the number of flies got so bad that I wasn't able to stream. If I'm brutally honest, it seems to be getting bad again today. There's at least 4 flying around me at the moment. So if I start like doing this, it's all flies. Fly related. So just a warning. So Noon's not particularly strong with the ice spell against these guys. So if I just do a level 1, really they should be doing 15 to 20 damage really. I think he's more like a 12. Oh no, the 23. Wasn't terrible then. So first in experience for a non-kill, that's quite good. So if I'm just going to finish the job now. 19. Wasn't a great deal more. She got 22. So we're kind of scraping the barrel now already in terms of the experience points.
You don't learn.
34 experience for noon, not noon, Khan. Gonna magically shoot for a wall
Take
now.
this.
Celestial Lord.
Prepare to die!
Well, he needed to be leveled up really. So I don't mind that too much.
Now bear my Arctic
Kind of
blast.
reluctant to do more than a level 1 because I know the damage is going to kill him. And the experience isn't really worth it either.
Here I come.
33 even for a level 1. She's nearly level 15, which is good. Slow spell level 2. Kind of want to get Grace up rather than Irene now, because Irene's quite a fair hitter now. Now she's got that weapon. You know, she's not going to be hurting. See if I can finish this guy off, would be nice. Yep. And level up. Excellent. Probably more important to get Grace up, to be honest. And I reckon she can kill that. Yeah. 12 damage. So not quite at the required level just yet.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
$18. Still not great, really. It's not a lot of EXP. You know, and I was talking about maybe trying to get characters to 17 if I can. I suppose what I'm going to have to do is just going to try and get the mages up instead.
Rain thunder.
So that's probably going to be the way it's going to be. Maybe try and get Noon up to do the next one. Mainly because he hasn't got Spark level 3 yet. So any increases he gets him Spark level 3 will be good. He's managed to get to 15. Excellent. Don't know whether this will kill Cerberus. Exactly. Right, so I know what the crunch point is for that. Because ideally I want Grace to be going up rather than Irene. I think this is magic defense, but yeah. So not really that important, but it's a few more experience points at least. Oh, I've got flies crawling all around me now. That's okay, that means the Giga Breaker can't actually attack me. Nope, that was kind of a better move. That was an obvious move. Expected that. So I'll try Tornado because I'm not sure whether I should do 15 against Lizard Man or not. She may well have done. But that does the job. 20. So it's all about counting up the experience points now. Oh, he can drop down. Whoops. Ooh, ouch. That was more painful than I thought it was going to be. This is where it goes horribly wrong. I can see flies on my glass. It's a good job I drank my drink before flies came out. Oh, go away, fly. Go on. It's not working. Right, level 2 should be enough to kill Griffin and the Harpy. So that's good. That should be 49 HP out of 4. Yep. Level 15. Six. So the real question now is going to be, do I need to keep doing that stage over and over again to get the level ups? I'm going to take a risk and try the 4th stage. There is a couple of items you can get here as well. So we'll see how that goes and see whether it's worth playing out the stage 4 on any future speedruns. So there's this humongous HP on this guy. We've got some wizards that are quite strong. And there's a baby dragon that's got a goddess tier. So he's got quite strong spells. I'm rather to see how this goes. Probably really badly. What do you want?
Father, bestow blessings on us.
Oh, I didn't remove the power supply last night, did I? So my capture device does this horrible thing of wanting to reset
Spirits, help
itself
me.
essentially. Every now and again, just like make sure it knows what it's doing. So that pops up the blue screen. That's just that. That's the thing that is. There, it did move. Probably didn't want that to happen really, but wasn't specifically gunning to get a skull mage, if I'm honest. The attack spell. That's useful. Interesting use of moves there. They'll be dead next turn. probably should have just gone for the dragon.
Bullseye.
Because I'm not really going to go for the skull mage if I'm honest.
His blessings are upon us. Take this.
Oh, of course, 2 left. Well, Murasami might be passing away. No. Ooh. That's good, I can just heal him up.
Father, bestow blessings on us.
Rain thunder.
So let's tackle those 2 beasts. Although they didn't actually drop anything.
Come, Wendigo.
Interesting. Decided to go for just 2, not 3. Not quite sure how strong this is going to be against these 2 guys here. A little bit worried they might both die. Oh, no, that's with Baz forward.
Take this.
Right, I'm gonna have to decide whether I'm gonna go through with this pretty much now. Or whether I should make a tactical retreat. There's no particular benefit for doing this other than the items. Experience wise, I'm not going to be really gaining anything out of it. Dante's is still quite low. Didn't realise it was going to be that low. I think I'm going to do a retreat, keep the friendships, I think. 46, quite a lot. Oh, but I'm getting into the... that was a bit of a tricky one. Do I keep going? Tempted to keep going.
His blessings are upon us.
Wheelies might get a good time at least. If no one else does. There's some very strange choices as well, from what I've seen.
Bullseye.
500 left.
Take this.
465. Getting interesting.
Father, bestow blessings on us.
Ooh, Justin quite low. Yep, aura spell level 2, that's nice. That's kind of what I wanted. Kind of getting to the point where he's a bit low on MP. So move him out of the way, let someone else have a go at whacking him. She's getting close as well to finishing her MP.
You're late.
301 left. I think we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it, yeah. Ah, interesting. 31 damage, not bad. Finally getting a decent hit from Hayward. .211 when getting there. Nearly at the end.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
Just when you want all the specials to happen, they just don't happen at all. Have an interesting choice on what they do spells on. Now I don't remember if this one affects more damage the less people it is, like the Benatos spell. It's quite high. Slow spells more enough. Right, so he's not going to run out of MP anytime soon. Might be better for me to just do this.
Yeah.
And get the harder hits in. Finish the job. Come on, we want a special attack now. No, no special attacks. Six. That was pretty pointless.
Prepare to die.
Right, finally got a decent attack from Dante's. Getting very close to the end now. This won't kill him, but it might just do enough for the next move to kill him. Wow, 24. I was quite impressed by that actually. So now it's the decision of who gets the kill. It's a shame that Noon doesn't have enough MP to do one more hit. So I don't think he'll be able to do 5 damage on this weapon. Because that would be interesting. So who's it going to be? Who's going to get the level up? Justin needs to level up. We'll give it to Justin. There we go, nice. Now, I don't think anyone's died. And yeah, we'll go back. We'll get another Mithril done. I do have enough money to do another Mithril. I think I'm going to have to do another set of trials on level 3. To try and get that spark level 3 for the Noon. I think that's the important thing now. Need to get Noon up. It might be tempting to just switch a few of the other characters as well, just to help things along. So I'm probably going to switch Eldar actually, so I need at least one of them to be switched, ideally. Because I want Eldar to be on the team that goes towards the dam. Sure, I got one more full one, yeah. Got two actually. So now difficulty is who do I use now? I feel like Frank could do with an actual special weapon, but 6,000 isn't going to be enough. Feels like that's particularly weak. Khan's is quite pants as well. Right, we'll go for that. Trying to think who's in the reserve team. Who might need something else. realised I had a great sword. I wasted some stuff on Eldar. Whoops. Part of me wonders whether I need Grace in the group now. For the time being. Right, I think it's going to be one more trip to the thingamajig, and then I'm going to take a shot at the last level. But has that not saved the people on my team? Is that because it won't allow me to have him for the trials? That's so annoying. Doesn't look like they'd let me. Okay. Can I afford to get any of these out? Maybe not. Okay. So I'm going to level these guys up first. And then I think that's going to be it. One more quick thing I can do here. And that's hire the additional mercs. Nice little interesting way of getting some extra characters for that last mission. Won't be going quite there just yet though. Right, so it's going to be an interesting trip. Now, I do have a few characters I can level up on these skeletons first. I might just take 5 minutes here first. Carl might be able to get 10 experience as well.
You lose.
Get ready.
So just the fact that Sybil couldn't actually kill it in one hit of the special is probably an indication of the need to level up a little bit. It's not too important how high up they go though. Just as long as it's a little bit more. If they can get to 10 at least, that'd be nice. Nice stats up for there for Sybil.
upon us.
Get ready.
So again, I want him to be at least level 10. Ideally, my mistake is not using the axe guys, because they're probably going to be better for the final mission, I think, on the bridge as opposed to on the dam. But I've been leveling up all the other guys instead. So I kind of left it right to the last minute, when really they probably would have been better for the knights on the bridge. Just another thing I need to think about on a future run, and that's about what my final group is going to be. Just going to try a tactic about how the second group probably won't be very necessary. So really I need to be focusing on the main group. And if I've been leaving them not leveled up till the end of the game, but I have to faff around with this bit, then maybe I've left it a bit too late. So Sybil's been getting some very good increases, usually attack +2, defense +2. That was a +1 for attack, but the other ones have been very good. So level 8 looks like it's starting to take away from the 49 for a kill. So start getting slightly harder. Only just. Because it'll just require more kills.
His blessings are upon us.
Get ready.
Sod it. Can't be bothered. They've done a
Prepare
bit.
to die.
They're gonna have to win the second team. So going to be the same trick here. Eldar up to the top. Might let some of the other characters just wander around just for some XP.
Ta? Disappear.
Get ready. Ta? You're late.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Level 15. So I've hit the 20-hour mark now. This is going to be the last attempt at leveling up, I think, and then I'm going to go for the main mission, where I'll either crash and burn or save a good 6 to 7 hours on my original save. Hi there, Moon Crisis. Nice to see you. Hope you've been well. I'm nearly over the boring bit of leveling, and fingers crossed I'll be able to finish the game as soon as I'm finished with this level. It looks so sudden, it sure does. That blending of 2D and 3D, which the PS1 does have as well, but I think the Saturn has a certain style of doing it. It's interesting that they didn't try and go for sort of blocky grid characters, because they could have probably done something like Final Fantasy VII, at least for these graphics, because obviously Final Fantasy VII they had very blocky graphics for the usual stuff, and then they did higher detail graphics for the battles. So they seem to have chosen 2D instead of 3D for that.
Huh?
But hey, at least we don't have to suffer on loading screen. Stupid special attacks. Some of these special attacks. I still need noon to get level 3 spark, ideally before I move on. But the problem is, level 15 now, 7 experience points for killing a baddie. That is so pants. They are nearly level 16 though, at least. Nope. This is on console. And further proof. Genuine copy. Obviously the discs in the console at the moment. Cheers, thank you. I like to pride myself on actually playing the actual discs and cartridges. Not everyone's bothered by that, but I like playing on the original. Yeah, I found Dreamcast had a bit of a mixed bag. Problem for me is because I'm a role-playing game person, things like Grandia 2 and Skies of Arcadia came out on different consoles anyway, eventually. So I feel like a lot of the games I have bought or will buy for Dreamcast I already have on other consoles, which kind of limits its enjoyment. Oh, for Saturn. I think, to be honest, it probably applies to both Dreamcast and the Saturn.
You lose.
Europe didn't get Magic Knight Rail, but I've seen Shentok play it plenty of times because Shentok has that. But Panzer Dragoon Saga, I've played it to death now. Absolutely played it to death. Me and Shentok do speedruns of that as well. So, forget Saturn was a thing. Really? See, maybe it was just the sort of age that I grew up, but Sega Saturn was like, to me it was amazing at the time. Which sounds a bit ridiculous now. But at the time I thought it was amazing. I enjoyed the lack of loading screens on games like this and Panzer Dragoon Saga. Because the PlayStation 1 era games had so many loading screens which I really found annoying. How everything in the game just sort of had to stop for 20 or 30 seconds just while it gets to the next bit. I very much preferred the Saturn games which either hide the loading screen or just didn't have them in the first place. So yeah, they might not be quite as graphically technical, but you got to enjoy it at a better pace, more closer to the cartridges. Well, I think PlayStation 1 games probably got more out of their console than Saturn did. It's not that Saturn graphics aren't nice, it's just I think they handled their engines better than Saturn developers did. And it was probably a bit too late for the Saturn to catch up. suppose even now when I look at Banjo-Kooie Saga and this game, you can see where PlayStation had probably done these kind of styles by 95, whereas these games came out in 97. So they're probably, even in the same generation of consoles, they're probably about 2 years behind this anime. Right now, I think one more attack should do this. And I'm hoping he gets Spark level 3.
Come, when to go.
I do in fact have a list of games, and I think I've actually updated it recently as well. So there should be a list of games. I usually take a few weeks to update it with any new games I get, but I don't think there's anything particularly relevant that I haven't updated yet. Maybe a few PS2 games, but they're not like role-playing games or anything, they're just silly little games. I forgot whether Noon actually did get Spark level 3 in the end. No. Oh well. So I'm guessing Noon doesn't get it till level 17. I kind of really need to get him to level 17 though. But then you get one experience point. This is the problem I'm getting, they're just not getting enough experience points for things now. Sorry for like the horrible layout of my collection. The spreadsheet's kind of a bit of an interesting one. The first tab is more about the consoles, what I used to stream in them, and how many games I've got. Because I'm not used to people really reading it, I don't really keep it tidy, or as tidy as I could have done. But I've tabbed it to all the consoles.
His blessings are upon us.
And most of these games I've just been brought up just buying them as I've gone along. Which I suppose, if I'm honest, I probably have bought more recently since I've started streaming. I think I've been a bit more targeted with the games I bought. Like I bought myself Sonic 3 on Mega Drive. So there's games like that which I bought especially since I've started streaming in the last year or two. But most of what you see there has been historical purchases. Thank you, appreciate the compliment on the collection. I tend to find that my collection will be a bit different to other people because I don't buy imports, so it's very strictly European release games, which is why there's probably a few titles in, say, like the Sega Saturn collection which I'm missing, like Magic Knight Raya, which I would have got. You know, it's the sort of game I would play and buy. But I just haven't got a way of playing it. And if I am going to mod any console, it'll probably be the Saturn to be able to play the games that I haven't been able to play. That game is so good. Imagine that rare. I do watch Shentok play it actually when he streams it. He doesn't use because he speedruns it. He doesn't usually show the scenes, but I like it when he shows the scenes and he plays a proper playthrough because it's got some interesting scenes in that game, and the voice acting isn't too bad either. Right, I think what I'm going to have to do is going to have to try and spark the main enemies and hope they get enough experience to be able to do a level up. Because they're really not gaining anything from doing this because they're only getting 1 EXP now. So Cerberus seems to be giving level 15s some experience.
You lose.
I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and go for the main battle, I think. I don't think there's much else I can do here.
Get ready.
Whoops, she might die. She's gonna die. Oh, that's a bit of a surprise. I generally thought she was gonna die then. I'll be right back. I think for me, because I saw my brother when he was playing Shining Force 1 on the Mega Drive, I think that's what got me into it really, for strategy RPGs. I did play a bit of the Fire Emblem games on emulator back in the day, especially the ones that was translated, the old original ones. But
Spirits, help me.
even in Europe, it's quite lacking the number of strategy RPGs. So, in Fire Emblem 7, yeah, they've been released in English. Things like Final Fantasy Tactics never got released here. The advanced ones did, but not the original on PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1 did have ones like Vandal Hearts. So that was available. But really, I think Shining Force kind of stuck out for Europe because it was the only kind of one that came out so early on in the game. Whereas other ones didn't come out until a lot later. So I think Shining Force, especially for a lot of European gamers as a strategy RPG, sticks out simply because we didn't get many others. And even as I'm trying to think now, even on like PlayStation 2, there's a game called Ring of Red, which isn't like a fantasy strategy RPG. It's a mech RPG, strategy RPG really, because you got like mechs and you're shooting people. So there's that kind of strategy RPGs that's around in Europe. There's a few more vague ones, like the Saturn has that Mystaria or Rig Lord Saga in Japanese. But it's awful. Even for a Saturn game, it's pretty awful. Right, now I'm kind of stuck because she's got to level 17, that's absolutely fine. I think Noon gets Spark level 3 at 17, so I want him to get another level up. So I'm not going to do this battle again because there's nothing that's really worth the trouble. But if I can get them to kill the mages. Whoops. Probably didn't really mean to do that. Not too bad. Just don't really want her to die if I can help it. Doesn't really help to die. I'm tempted to just... Let's go for a Wendigo. Let's see if I can get enough for level up.
Wendigo.
Started attacking. Oh my god, did he just kill Noon? Oh my days. Alright. Sod it. That was all I wanted to do, try and get Noon to level up, so... Not happy about that, if I'm honest. I'm pretty sure Noon gets Spark level 3 at 17. We're just gonna have to hope that he manages to level up on the last battle, I think. So I'm just doing one final trip back to town. Hopefully that'll be the last time I come here. I'm also gonna have to go for an urgent pee any moment now. I think I'll save first and then I'll go for my pee and then I'll do all the necessary things. Right. Well, let's change characters and do everything else I need to do. Anything, it doesn't tell you everything about it when you just equip it. Raises counter. Okay, that makes sense. I'll probably just do another one, just in case I do have to retreat and come back again. Hopefully this is like the last time. Okay, some of the other people have got it. So I want Eldar to be in this team. Race is going to be in there. Civil, I think, is going to be a bit useless. There we go. Just thinking about which ones of these I'm probably not going to bother using. Just going to put these here and then switch them over in a minute. Going to use the apple, I think, on noon, because if it does end up getting it still doesn't get it. Must be like 18 or something then. Oh man, that was a bit of a waste. Okay, oh well. Right, I think that's going to be it now. I probably don't need this, but I just want to do it just to take advantage if I can. I'll just do Terry, see what he comes up with. Could always give it to Sybil. Just gotta go for this silly thing of going for a house just to get into the item shop. Just getting to the point where I've got no bloody space for anything. Pretty sure this is another cursed ring, which I think I've already got a copy of, so I'm not quite sure why they've offered me one which I've already got. Okay, final battle now. Fingers crossed the next hour and a half should be done. That's if this goes well. And first time. So I've tried to prep myself a little bit better this time to get where I need to be. think in any future attempts I might have to see whether abusing the spawned enemies in earlier battles is easier to get people leveled up, and to do it gradually over time rather than trying to do that section of the trials over and over again. So the plan is, on the dam battle, apparently the last guy you get, the brown birdman, he is particularly useful for getting a critical on the boss of that section. So I think that's going to be my aim. And I got Eldar powered up, especially just to help out on that as well. So that's the end of turn 1 on that side of the map. So interesting choice for the enemy mage there to go for a totally random group of two, Frank and Horst. Which means that mage is dead. Totally dead now. Might even be dead in this one shot. Nope. Of course, going to go for my main character. Nice counter though. Frank's in danger of being killed off pretty early.
Celestial Lord.
That's the power on decent play, I'm sure. Oh, these guys just want to like make me do Spark level 3. So generous. Just grouping up like that. Oh wow, they've just gone totally to... Just gone to die. They've all bunched up. Cannot believe they bunched up that close. Spark level 3 against everyone.
Spirits
53 damage. Death. Near death. Death. Too near death. Too near death.
thunder!
Be dead. I was hoping to be close enough, to be honest. I suppose they're all level. Right, I'll go for this.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
His blessings are upon us. Disappear! Take this!
Just horse that's not healed, but he's kind of the guy who's probably going to die anyway, so two bodied. It's not particularly high priority, to be honest. Oh no, don't do this to me. Things like this. Oh no. Ooh. Things like that I was expecting death. course. And a second one. Twiggy the mage, or Twiggy the priest rather. Hang on, it's silly moments now.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
Where's safe on the bridge? Right, I think I'm confident that if I just get everyone in as close to that corner as possible, should be able to survive. I believe that's the plan. Shame these guys can't actually level up. That's a kill. Possibly. Always getting hit. And I'm always having to heal her. Well, at least I managed to do that much. 20 damage. Totally not a weapon from Final Fantasy. Nice. Level up. Okay, so Frank got hit, Noon got hit. Noon's the most important one to keep alive. Justin got hit as well. All the mages. The next turn, I think, will be the one. Oh dear! Didn't expect to be actually hit. Wow, 20 damage. Quite a lot. Awesome, and it didn't anyway. Well, Sybil won't be going to level 11 at any point. This will be a level up to level 9, sure. Yay! About time. Alright, everyone else should be healed up again.
Lord bestow blessings on us.
Right, so apparently the easy way of doing this one is if you get a special, then you can kill him in one shot. So I'm going to try that and save time. Time saving strats, yay! Yeah, time saving strat. That'll be why I saved just before I did that. Haven't reset the whole game. No way. I'm aiming for under 22 hours if I can. That all depends on how long this strategy takes to actually do. I don't think that's the one. So, believe if he does Dance Macabre, but I need him to do it first time. That's the only problem. Because he'll get decimated otherwise. If he just misses it, then Eldar can finish the job. That's not a problem. I'm not quite sure how many times I'm going to try this before I give up. And by give up, I mean go back a bit, heal, and do it the long way. Hopefully I don't have to do that though. Well, blocking would be a surefire way of not killing him in one hit. I'll try not to reset as much, too much, but kind of dependent on the RNG now, really. It's not enough. Nowhere near enough. Because even if Eldar does something now, it's not going to be enough. It's good, but it's nowhere near enough. Obviously, if this works, it'll be a lot better than just risking everyone's lives on a bridge. That was level 1. I've had level 1, I've had 2 level 2s. Need a level 3 attack now. Come on. And I've had 1 block. It's about time I'm do a level 3 now, I think. I think I'm willing to try till 2130 and then I'll probably reposition myself to doing the long version. I don't understand how when it only does 22 damage on level 1 that it's a 1-hit kill for level 3. I mean, I've upgraded the weapon as they say to do. I could have probably done with an item that increases luck really as well, which I totally didn't think of, to be honest. Oh hum. Another 6.5 minutes of this. Otherwise I'm just gonna do it the long way. It's a tactic I'll need to sort of try and practice because it will speed up the process hopefully quite significantly. Here we go. Oh wow. Look how much damage that's doing. Oh wow. That's why you do that. Wow.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
Now if Newton gets to level 18 and just magically gets Spark level 3 just before the end. No. Okay. It's not completely undoable. Can't remember how many turns you get moving. Hoping it's not too long.
Celestial lore.
Oh, nice. Yeah, just attack all of them. Right. Wasn't that bad. Yeah, it's a bit of a pants move, isn't it? Look at that. Brightness. Sorry for the brightness. go. Hey. And everyone actually managed to survive. So I believe he has about 600 or 700 health. Now I think usually I tend to blast these guys with the magic, but I've gone sort of towards me before I usually hit them, I'm sure. So kind of a bit stuck at the moment. Just take this bow knight out. There we go. Just hoping Dan Terry's don't get like whacked twice. Too hard. No, they're gonna go for the main character. Full swing. Not 130. Nope. It's fine. Acceptable.
Ta?
Prepare to die.
You lose.
Good hit. And level up. Always good.
Bullseye.
Right, should be okay even for full swing. Yep. Taking it easy. Don't need to rush this.
Ta?
You lose.
Confused. If you're gonna go like attack the main boss, go for it. Right, guess it begins. Five, seven, eight.
His blessings are upon us. Deep.
Not too bad, actually, considering.
Bullseye.
Right.
His blessings
Think.
are upon us.
Don't know. I would like to call it before 22 hours, but I don't think it will be. Probably be just after 22 hours.
Take this.
Ooh, am I gonna get? Yes, another kill. Excellent.
Father bestowed blessings on us.
I think as long as I'm not silly, this is gonna be a win.
Come, Wendigo.
Nice. 65 is nice.
Prepare to die.
Supercharge. Make it be better, but I'll take it. Down to 407. Although it is tempting just as you TM that. I don't know how much damage it actually does, so take the guaranteed 65.
Deep. Bullseye.
Oh, that's a bit of a cheat, come on.
Take this.
So am I going to make sub 22? I think that's going to be the question now.
Father bestowed blessings on us.
Let's see what freeze level 4 do.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
It does as much damage, so we'll do that. Quicker animation as well.
Prepare to die.
1, 2, 3 left. I think we're gonna do it. Don't seem to be going for straight attacks this time. This would probably kill him. Oh, wow. I'm surprised I didn't kill.
Take this.
72. Mages will kill him off.
Celestial
Ignorant fool.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
10 points left.
Rain thunder.
Here we go. There we go. Sub 22. Just under 8-hour improvement. So that was Shining Force 3. Now, 22 hours is not a short amount of time to play a game, especially like this. So I have broken it into different parts. The last time I did this, it ended up being about 11 parts. This time it's 5. Next time I suspect it will probably only be 3. Don't think we're quite at the level where I'll do it in a single session yet. But certainly cutting down the amount of parts. Some useful things learnt in this run, I think. Part of it is the fact that I don't need to over level to ensure that the dam crew is good enough to go through the entire mission. As long as the brown birdman has a better weapon, exchange his current weapon, which is a foil for the upgraded one, and as long as he gets a critical hit, he should be able to kill the leader of the dam quite easily. So not having to worry too much on that part of the battle helped a lot. And I think even this time the levels weren't quite as high as they were last time, so it shows that it is possible without too much leveling. I think Spark level 3 on the main mage, Aura level 2 to heal with Grace. That's the sort of the main spells. Using the archers and Danteres is the other main thing to try and get the final boss's health down. Taking advantage of spells like resist to do extra magic defense, just so you don't get sparked to death at the end. And actually, because I thought because I grouped up I would be getting sparked a lot at the end, but actually it turns out that he's just gone for attacking, and 600 health was easy peasy. I didn't need to go for the extra ninja in the end. So maybe, I can't remember if I picked up any items as well from, I think I did pick up the items from there even though I didn't get the guy. So there might not be as much emphasis on grabbing that guy. May have to review as well just to see if there's anyone else I can possibly miss out. Just trying to think in who was in team 2. There was Eldar, Obrai, which is one of the ones you get anyway. In theory I could have switched Obrai and Horst and not worry about picking up Horst. There weren't many other extra characters, was there? Obviously didn't pick up Pen and Ratchet, which I think has saved time. There were several battles where I can definitely do better by not dying. So the battle against Franz is an important one. The other battles where I died was in the volcano. That was a silly death, a very silly death. I think there was another one which I struggled at near the end, Brath. In chapter, the end, the beginning of chapter 6, I guess. So there's 3 battles I can definitely do better. I think there was a couple more I could probably do better on as well. One thing I might look into is whether leveling up on levels where there's a spawnable monster is more viable than trying to level up right at the end. I suppose I fear that it would take out too long, too much time to be able to do that for little gain. Because really by the end of the game, most of the characters are able to sort of confidently kill the skeletons to be able to get up to like level 11. And actually I think in my main team most of them were around there already anyway. There wasn't too much of a push to level them up as strongly as I did last time. Because I remember I tried to go back and forth from the trials to the main battle because I just wasn't handling it. It was blocky. Well, thank you very much. It is a bit of a blocky game, but hey, you know, back in 1998, I didn't worry about it. I mean, that was just how games were. So I suppose Final Fantasy VIII was a bit more prettier at the time, but sort of didn't really notice it when it first came out. Same for Panzer Saga. I thought they're just awesome games. I didn't really think about the blocks at all. I feel like this game is starting to show its age a little bit. And when I say that, obviously the graphics have always been the same, but I guess now it's just showing a bit more, and probably the lack of any sequels has probably not helped. Who knows, maybe Sega will revisit it one day and redo it. There was the remastering of the first Shining Force game on Game Boy Advance, so you never know. What's next? Well, I'm going to bed because it's nearly 3:30. I'm just sort of finishing off my to-do list really. One thing I would like to do soonish is to finish off Dynasty Warriors 2, which is a bit of a change. So it's not strategy games anymore, it's a beat 'em up game. Just finish off Dynasty Warriors 2. And probably go back to Shining in the Darkness on Mega Drive, which I'm playing on the Mega Drive. So that'll probably be the next role-playing game to continue and finish. And after that I'll go from there. It says 1997, but I'm pretty sure it came out in 98 here. Yeah, I have a long list to do. Too long. Now, on the back of this packet on here, it mentions Shining Force 3 set in an ancient civilization where battles between good and evil were commonplace. You and your party face many battles along the way. You need both brain and brawn in equal measures if you wish to succeed in this quest. A truly epic game featuring sensational battle scenes traverse across vast lands with full 360 degrees movement. Enter lush towns where you're able to upgrade your arsenal of weaponry and meet potential party members. You'll also meet a host of interesting characters along the way, some friendly and others not so. With over 50 hours of gameplay, I think you might find now actually that it's about 22 hours of gameplay. With over 50 hours of gameplay, Shining Force 3 is one of the biggest Saturn RPGs to date, which I think is a fair comment. I think it probably was. It's probably one of the longest ones actually. There's a lot of text, there's a lot of storyline. The box is always live. I think for a first playthrough, I think, you know, between 40 and 50 hours for this is not bad. But bear in mind, my old time of 29 hours, that was with reading all the text, doing all the extra missions and characters, getting most of the other items, talking around some of the NPCs as well. So it's not a great deal of a time save skipping the text and avoiding things. I mean, the battles pretty much play as quick as they can anyway, especially when you've played it as much as I have. So in terms of the time saves, I think they'd be mostly the text going faster. Instead of me reading it, I've been just skipping it. But the battles probably, other than a few other tactics I've done to maybe just go for the boss straight away. Other than that, there hasn't been a lot of time saves in the actual battles. And this always amused me because obviously I didn't have scenario 2 and 3, just kind of like this section at the end. And when I did play scenario 2 and 3 in translated form, it made a lot more sense, and the character linking in all the games made a lot more sense. I remember being impressed by that scene. I'm not quite sure why. It's literally just a 2D backdrop, so it's not particularly amazing graphically. Certainly no different from the sort of technical ability of the PlayStation 1 games. Yes, because I've been using the microphone. I'm pretty much finished anyway. So sorry, gaming trucker, for the low audio. It's because I've been talking over it. But because of the end of the game, I'm pretty much finished now anyway. And there we go, that's the end. I will probably not save over the file, simply so I can I won't save over that simply because I'm going to be probably checking it for information I can use in a future run. But there we go. I did an original run of 29 hours, just under 30 hours actually, and I've just managed to make just under 8 hours time save. So 21 hours, 54 minutes, 55 seconds is Shining Force 3 Scenario 1. I just want to thank everyone who's watched me stream this game over the last week or so. I wish I had the strength to be able to do all 22 hours in one sitting, but I haven't. I had to have a break because of a fly infestation, which is still ongoing, but I've kind of managed to just handle the flies. There's probably about like 6 or 7 hanging around at the moment. But there we go. That's another thing knocked off my to-do list. I think tomorrow I'll probably relax with a bit of Dynasty Warriors 2. Something a bit more casual for a little while. And then I will move back to continuing Shining in the Darkness, which I started a little while ago. So that's going to be it for me. It's 3:30 in the morning for me, so I'm going to be heading to bed. And I'll see everyone again sometime soon. Tomorrow night, probably, perhaps. Bye for now.